Hi, Taurus. This is Eileen with your overview of 2023. And Happy New Year, Taurus. So let's see. This is a general reading, so some of these cards may resonate with you while others do not. If I'm doing a private reading, then I'm just focusing in on your circumstances. And I am reading the meanings of the cards as well as tuning in on a psychic level. And so let's see, what do you have here? You've got the Two of Swords, Justice, the Fool, Page of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, the Sun, Death, Strength, and the Five of Wands. And you've got some of these pentacle cards. These are your cards here, these pentacles, because they do represent the earth signs of Taurus and Virgo and Capricorn. And oh, hi, Rachel. I never know if I'm pronouncing your name. Is it Raquel or Rachel? But hi, thanks for joining us this evening. And Happy New Year. Let's see, but it looks like some big transitions for you because you have the Death card here and you've got this beautiful Sun card and some other cards that are talking about progress and prosperity. Just as an overview of your year 23, it does appear that you're going to be winding down some phase of your life that's no longer serving your higher good. It's like something, and I feel like for a number of you, whatever it is to you, it might be a job situation, a relationship, a living arrangement, or whatever it is. It's almost like it's overdue. That's the feeling I get, like whatever the deal is, whether you've been at a job that you feel like, okay, you were ready to leave that job for a long time, but just kept sticking with it, or a particular relationship, a living arrangement, whatever. It's like it's been obvious to you for a while that it needed to be closed out and it was time to move on. And it's almost like you got stuck. You got stuck in a rut with this. That's what I'm getting for a lot of Taurus. But this year, things are opening up. And I believe a lot of things are going to be opening up for a lot of people in 2023 that may have in previous years, last year in 22 or 21, you may have felt more restrictions on you. And for 2023, I just feel like for a lot of us, things are going to be more wide open. It's just your opportunities are not going to be as blocked as they may have been, or there won't be as much clutter in your way to move forward on your plans, your goals, whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. There won't be as many things tripping you up or getting in the way or causing delays, that sort of thing. I really have this strong feeling for a lot of people that Taurus and many others too. It's almost like, I don't know if it's an astrological thing. I'm not an astrologer, but it's almost like the universe is just 23 is going to be a much more open, better, brighter year. If anyone who's willing to, pay attention to the signs and follow the guidance and follow the signs that they're getting, and just there just won't be as many reasons for you to be held back. That's what I'm getting. So you're starting out with this Two of Swords here. Two of Swords, this is talking about making a decision, trying to make a decision between two separate situations. Maybe it's two jobs, maybe it's two people you're involved with, whatever it is. A number of you here starting these first few months of 23. Hello, Stephen. Thank you for joining us and Happy New Year. Yeah, thank God. I say the same thing. Definitely. We need it. Two of Swords. This does look like you've got some kind of choices. This might be a difficult choice for a number of you. I'm not feeling like it's a real easy decision, whatever this is. There might be two different people that you've got in your life that you're wondering how you're going to work that out. Which person do you need? If it's a relationship, who are you going to end it out in with, or whatever. Or could be two job situations. Could be some other financial things you're dealing with, or money situations for different people. It's like trying to fine-tune something, trying to be as detail oriented about what your choices are. That's what I'm getting here. Like studying the details, kind of analyzing the situation to try to figure out which is the best choice, because it's almost like both choices, there's something complicated about them. That's what I'm getting. And this is, again, it's a general reading, so this may resonate with some of you and not with others, but it's almost like you're still feeling, you know what I'm getting, kind of like this might be still now early in the year, on the first couple of months of the year, you're still feeling some of those restrictions hanging over you from 2022. But I'm feeling like the more you start kind of focusing on what will make you happy, what is more, how do you think is your ideal situation? I feel like as time goes by, it might be weeks or whatever, or a few months, something, that there's going to be more clarity, because I mean, you have the sun card here. The sun's going to light your way also, but for some of you, you might still feel a little bit like you're in the darkness about things. And you've got justice here. So justice is, oh, you're welcome. Thank you, Stephen. And Happy New Year. Tony Lopez, what do the cats in the cards signify? Well, these are the, this is the witches, listen to this, Everyday Witch Tarot. So there's a kitty cat or two cats. These cats are sitting on the scales of justice. One's light colored, one's dark colored here. So the cats just keep accompanying, are in the cards, or in all of the cards. So I don't know if they have a particular purpose, but you know, it's the witches tarot, everyday witch tarot, and then I've got the everyday witch oracle cards also. So they do feature the kitty. See the witch's hat, the broom, and the cat, and even the oracle cards that I have, the back of them, it's cats that look like that could be like a Wheel of Fortune or something going around. So they're part of the scenery here, part of the story, I guess. So with the justice, you have the scales of justice here, where the kitties are kind of balancing it out. This is showing that you will have justice, you will have fairness. And this is a good omen if any of you have any kind of legal things you're dealing with this year, especially early on in the year, in the first several months or something. It looks like you will get fair treatment, whatever this is. Things will get balanced for you. So it's like the universe is seeing to that, especially if you have not had fair treatment in the past, or that sort of thing. And misled, I just got that. I just heard that word. Have you been misled? I don't know if that resonates with somebody. If you were misled on something, somebody was misleading you in some way. I don't know why that just popped into my head. Somebody put that there. But it's like you will get fairness, you will have justice. The universe is seeing to that. So that's good. Because I do feel a number of you have felt like you've had a lot of restrictions, kind of like a heaviness, a burden. You've got the Fool card. This is one of the major arcana cards. You've got a few major arcanas: the Fool, the Sun, Death, Strength. These are good cards to have. So the Fool is talking about, oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. And the Fool is talking about new adventure for you. So, I mean, the combination of having the Sun, having the Fool, having Strength, the Death card's showing you're closing out an old phase of your life. So things that are no longer serving you out, in with the new and new opportunities. There's going to be a new sense of enthusiasm or excitement about your plans and where you're headed to. And even if you're not even exactly certain of where you're going, it's like you're going to be making your plans along the way, or making adjustments along the way. It's kind of like, you know, you have opportunities ahead of you. So you're going to be seeing the signs of that as the months are going by, if you're not yet. You know, I'm figuring maybe sometime over the next few months, like springtime. I'm getting springtime. Sometime in the spring, you're going to get more of a sense of enthusiasm going forward for yourself. Like you're going to know, it's almost like you're going to feel this sense of coming out of the darkness. That's what I'm getting here, because it's kind of like you've been in sort of a dark period, heaviness and darkness, like you don't know where you're going to go. It's almost like, yeah, darkness, you know, where you can't really see the light at the end of the tunnel, or you can't really You don't really see your way forward. Like it does, it looks discouraging. That's what I feel like for a number of you. You've been going through some kind of discouraging situation where in your life, and it's ongoing, it's been going on for months or something, and it's like it's left you overall feeling the recent past, you know, or maybe for a while, it just made you feel like you're stuck in some kind of a dark place in a way, or with some heaviness or burdens or something. And it's like discouraged, just this overall discouraged feeling. That's what I'm getting. Like, what's the use, or how are things going to change, that kind of thing. And sometime over the spring months, you're going to get a glimpse, and you're going to start feeling that there is hope, that there is a new beginning for you, that you do have a lot to look forward to. It's a new adventure. That's what I'm getting, a new adventure. So there's going to be a lot more enthusiasm and excitement that you're going to have with you. You're going to be feeling burdens being lifted from your shoulders. That's what I'm getting here. Even if all of the burdens are not lifted, you're going to start feeling some of your burdens being lifted and start feeling more of a sense of freedom. That's what I'm getting, more of a sense of freedom. And just, even if you're not certain of how your path will be laid out, it's like you're going to have this sense of confidence and enthusiasm. And you're going to be so forward looking. You're going to understand and see ahead of you that you have a lot of opportunities and a lot of choices. So, and you've got the death right underneath it. The death meaning things ending, the dark period closing out. And you've got this new enthusiasm and brightness. You've got the Page of Swords. And the swords, these do represent the air signs of Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. So this could represent, and the page is usually someone kind of young, maybe like in their 20s, possibly 30-ish. Now, this Page of Swords is kind of a very immature person. They might overreact to things, or be, you know, ready to argue or have a fight for no reason, that sort of thing. Be overly defensive. That's what I'm getting. Kind of like have a little bit of an attitude sometime. So for some of you, this could be someone around you that you're dealing with. It could be even a relative, family member, or just someone that's around you. It could be somebody at work. And overall, I feel like this person might act pretty well behaved most of the time, but here and there, they'll take something the wrong way and get defensive about it, or just, it's an immaturity. That's what I'm getting. Very immature energy here. I feel like this person's a younger soul than a lot of you are. And so it's kind of like, kind of a pesty thing to deal with if this person's around you, if this is someone you're familiar with. And it's almost like you're better off just not interacting with them too much any more than you need to, or just keep it light and not get too deep in conversation or something that they might start getting defensive about something. And that's, you know, again, it's a general reading that might or may not apply to you. You've got the Nine of Pentacles. Here you go. This is showing a lot of prosperity, and this is one of your cards, the Pentacles. This is referring to the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So this is showing you're going to be doing a lot better, feeling a lot better. Look at the orange tree loaded with oranges there. Your efforts will be fruitful. Is that the right word? Will bear fruit. And a lot of prosperity for whatever work you've been doing, whatever efforts, visualizations. You're going to be in a much better place. That darkness is going to be part of the past. You're going to look back at that, and that's like past history, you know, it's in the rearview mirror. So it's just a lot better way of life for you. It's a lot of prosperity here, feeling comfortable, feeling secure, being able to take time to enjoy yourself and relax, and really just enjoy your free time when you're off from whatever work you might be doing, whatever other activities, and just enjoy the fruits of your labor. Just really enjoy what you have. And with this new sense of freedom, a new world, kind of like a new world opening up for you here. That's what I'm getting for a lot of you. And then you've got the King of Pentacles, again, one of your cards. King of Pentacles is someone who's done very well for themselves and lives well. So he's got his, looks like a castle in the background or something. He's got a big nice puppy dog, a cow standing nearby, and glass of wine. This, whatever he's holding, to me, it looks like a chocolate cake with chocolate frosting. When I see this card, it's like I want some cake with frosting. Happy New Year, Margaret. Thank you. Thanks for joining us. Can anybody tell me what this is? To me, it's a chocolate cake with frosting. I want some of that. King of Pentacles. So he's done very well. This person, now this could be you embodying the traits and emotions of the King of Pentacles. Lives a good life, knows he's got a lot to be grateful for, a lot, there's a lot of prosperity and all that. I do get a little bit of an ego with this King of Pentacles. This could also be someone around you. This could refer to a possible romantic interest for a number of you also. This could be somebody either you're acquainted with already or that you might meet during the year of 2023. I feel like this person is like open to meeting someone. That's what I'll say, open to meeting someone to have a relationship with or whatever. I do get a bit of some ego stuff going on here with this King of Pentacles. So for some reason, anyway, but a nice person otherwise, not a bad person. But I would just want some of the chocolate cake if that's what he's got there. Anyway. So this could represent a possible potential romantic interest for some of you. And, I feel like you could have a good life with this person. That's what I feel like overall, if this ends up being a new romance for a number of you, Taurus, in 23. It might be somebody you already know. Maybe you're already involved with this person or getting to know them or that sort of thing too for some of you. So, this is general. So, but now this also could be someone else in your life. This could represent someone that maybe you work for or that sort of thing. And if so, you could benefit from this person. I feel like this person's pretty fair-minded and all that sort of thing too. So I don't get any bad energy from this person. That's what I'll say. I'm not getting any bad energy. I get overall pretty good energy from this King of Pentacles here. So, but this could be you just celebrating and doing well in your life in 23 and feeling just happy and content and knowing you're doing well, But I do feel this King of Pentacles, whether it's you embodying the traits and emotions or someone you might meet, I feel like they're looking for, they would like to meet the right person. They're not desperate to, not at all. I don't feel like they're shaking the bushes and looking under the rocks and all that. I just feel like they're open to that. They're receptive to the right partner for themselves. That's what I get. Then you've got this Sun card. This is a great card, another major arcana card here for you, shining upon all of your endeavors, your goals, your projects, your life in 2023. So this is bringing you out. This Sun is really making a big impact to pull you out of the darker periods that you've had in your life, and to, as this Death card is winding things down and ending things for you, the Sun is stepping in and taking its place to light up your life. And with this Fool card, the Sun is shining upon you on all your adventures, your new endeavors, your plans, your goals for your future. And it's just showing a happy life. This one person on the far left looks like she's pregnant. So somebody might be pregnant or that sort of thing, or maybe someone close to you. So there could be celebrations for you in 2023, but it's not just a little short-lived celebration. That's what I'm getting. You could be celebrating your new way of life and just feeling more joyful and happy, and just knowing you're out of the fog. You're out of that dark period you were living in before. That's what I'm getting for a lot of Taurus. And that whatever those restrictions, the difficulties, the heaviness, the burdens, it's like that stuff just been falling off, falling away, falling by the wayside. And you've got these celebrations and joyful spirit within you. And so you can celebrate with your friends, relatives, or on your own, whatever, and just know that you've got so much, like your life is so much better in 23. It's like things have just opened up. in such a good way. And it's like the sky's the limit. That's what I get. The sky is the limit. You can just, there's so many opportunities, so many ideas. Just creative. Your creativity will be flowing because you won't have those burdens weighing you down. That's gone. So you're just going to have this renewed sense of freedom and individuality and creativity. It's just, there's so much potential here that I'm getting for you, Taurus. Or if you've got Taurus strong in your chart, what is it, the moon or rising, or maybe Taurus is on your cusp. Just that kind of Taurus influence. It does look like you've got some major transitions for the better in 2023. And I already talked about this death card, ending those dark days for you once and for all, just cutting the cord on that stuff. But the sun coming in here and lighting up your life, lighting your future, lighting your path. You've got the strength card. And the strength is showing about how much strength you have built up over time. You've been strong all along. And I always think of Taurus and the earth signs being very solid and strong and just moving forward on their plans with confidence. That's what I'm getting here with this strength card. Anyway, this is just who you are anyway. But in 23, again, it's just a renewed sense of confidence and strength, your inner strength, your knowing, just very deliberate in your movement forward in your life along your path. That big fluffy kitty, that lion, is so beautiful. And so there's a regular kitty cat there too. But I mean, it's like you're just feeling your strength better. It's almost like things that happened in the past, maybe in 2023, made you feel more beat down emotionally or psychologically or something. And you're coming much more into your natural strength in 2023 that you were born with anyway. You're just feeling it much more fully than you have in last year, maybe previous years, a few previous years. I'm not sure. I'm just getting such a renewal for you, Taurus. And this is a great card to go along with the other good cards that you have, because you're fully into who you are and feeling that inner strength and confidence and ready to go on and conquer whatever you need to or accomplish whatever you want. You're just totally feeling like you're into that groove there. You're in the flow. And then you end on this Five of Wands. Now, the Five of Wands is talking about people being gossipy or being argumentative and petty. And so some people around you might be trying to stir things up and cause trouble around you. You know what I'm feeling like? I feel like they might be trying to stir things up around you, but some people don't want to confront you and tell you. They'd rather talk behind your back. So be on guard, be cautious with who you share your information with, your whatever, whatever you're working on, whatever you're doing, your private information, whatever, just be very cautious, because it looks and feels like these are people that could be fairly close to you. This might be coworkers. It might even be family members, people in your friendship circle. Whatever it is, it's people that you're typically around on a regular basis is what I'm getting. And there could be a lot of gossip, but I'm feeling overall they don't want to confront you that much face. If they do, they try to say things in a more diplomatic way, but behind your back, it's like they're being gossipy or petty or spreading rumors, maybe lies even. I don't know. I'm getting some kind of a pettiness, but also something you would not want people to be doing with regard to you. I mean, not that they're going to cause any real harm, but it's aggravating and it's kind of infuriating a little bit if these are supposed to be your friends or family members or coworkers or whatever. So be on the lookout for that. Be cautious who you're sharing too much information about your life or your plans or whatever with, because some people who are fairly close to you in your circle somehow, I'm under the impression of them almost like they don't want you to be all that happy, if that makes sense. It's like they're close to you and like you on the one hand, but on the other hand, it's almost like you moving forward and making a lot of progress in your life might take from almost leave them out of the loop somehow. It's just they don't like it. They're jealous. I'm getting jealousy and pettiness. Okay. So they may be trying behind your back to stir things up, spread gossip, spread rumors, and to your face. I don't feel like they're going to be real challenging or confrontational to your face. It feels like a lot of it's more on the sidelines and behind your back. But anyway, that's people, you know. The overall big picture is very positive for you. So we can't be bothered with that stuff that people will do with their pettiness or jealousies. That just seems to be running rampant nowadays. Anyway, so let's see what oracle cards you have now. I've got the I do have some new decks that I've been using lately. I've got the messages from the mermaids. So let me see what your messages from the mermaids are. First of all, let me shuffle these and see what your messages are here. And if you like my videos, let's see, if you haven't subscribed, you can subscribe, so you'll hopefully be notified when I'm posting a video. And put the, I think you got to ring the bell or something like that if you subscribe also. And maybe you got to check a box or do something to let YouTube know that you want to be notified. And feel free to leave your comments on my page. And if anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. Okay, let's see here. What's your first message? Oh, this is a good one. Gratitude. So this is talking about the gratitude you will have in 2023. You're going to know beyond a doubt life has taken a turn for the better for you. You're going to have a lot more abundance and prosperity and just sense of freedom, or like I said, those burdens being lifted. So you're going to have every reason to have a lot of gratitude. But it's a good attitude to have even when you're not doing well, because when you're grateful for every little good thing in your life, then the universe brings more. Oh, look at this. This is tying in. If I can get, are these two cards? It is two cards. Okay. Move forward. That resonates. That really ties in with, is that King Neptune? That really ties in with this reading. Move forward. That's what the universe is making wide open for you now for 2023. The opportunity for you to move forward on your plans, your goals, your dreams, to have a renewed sense of enthusiasm about your life, your dreams, how you want to live your life, this renewed freedom and enthusiasm and ambition and just everything, you know, it's just all coming together. You're going to have it all going on. So, you know, run with that energy. Don't let that go to waste, because I mean 2023, it's kind of like it's just leaving it wide open for you. Okay, let me get your messages. This is the Sacred Forest Oracle cards. It's another new deck of mine. Let me shuffle these and let's see what your messages are from the Sacred Forest Oracle. Okay, let me see here. Earth Spirit, stability. That ties in with this reading. Stability. These are beautiful images too in these cards. It's like a little fairy, looks like, in the image. Yeah, you're going to have a lot more stability in your life financially and just emotionally, you know, like with relationship matters. Even if you're not in a relationship, you're going to feel like you have more stability. Maybe getting out of a relationship might give you more of a sense of stability. So some of you might be embarking on a new career or having a new business, or maybe a business you already had that you're expanding upon or something. Some of you might change homes. I'm getting that. That might make a difference for you also. Whatever it is, I'm getting this sense of you feeling secure. and comfortable and contemplating your life and knowing you're in a good place, just kind of having that good positive feeling. Let's see. Moonlight enchantment, magic. Is that a wolf? Let me put this under the light. Oh, it is. It's a wolf howling at the big giant moon. Yeah, moonlight magic. What I'm getting from this card is your ability to create magic in your life in 2023, to have a more magical existence after all you've been through. It's kind of like you deserve it. You deserve that for yourself, to create your own magic with visualization and believing in your dreams, believing in yourself. Not letting other people who want to gossip or be hateful, not letting them stand in your way. Just keep moving along your path, regardless of whatever stuff they're trying to throw at you to throw you off track. You know, jealous, small-minded people who have a very low opinion of their life and they're mad at the world or something. They don't want to see other people happy or making their dreams come true. They get jealous. They just get resentful, and so they'll try to throw you off track or make you try to get you not to have faith in yourself, you know, to lose confidence in yourself or whatever. And it's kind of like you just got to just ignore those people and don't even tell them your business. Just keep moving forward quietly, knowing where you're going, listening to your own inner guidance and following that. And you're going to be creating magic for yourself. And not only that, as you do that, as you move forward and you don't let other people get in your way or get in your head, you know, with all their bad news or wanting to make you feel like you can't do that, or who are you to be able to do that, or whatever it is they're trying to put into your head. The more you get in the habit of ignoring that stuff and just listen to your own inner guidance, your own dreams, your goals, where you're going, focus on where you want your life to go, and never into heck with those people. So what? Whoever they are, hell with them, you know. It's like you get that much more determined. You get that much more showing you have that strength. You get that much stronger, where it's like nobody's going to even, I mean, why should they even try? It's almost like they're going to get rolled over, you know, just trying to get in the road and get in your way. It's like your strength is going to get better and better. And your determination will get that much stronger when you know you're creating your own magic and you're not going to let anybody interfere with that. I mean, life is too short. It really is, to let people try to throw you off track because they're insecure. They feel like if you're doing well, somehow they'll get left in the dust. What they do, too bad. They can just get used to that, you know. I mean, really, you're supposed to stay back so they can feel okay. Let's see. Okay, let me get this other deck now. This is Spirit of the Animals Oracle. Let's see. Oh, this one's jumping out at me here. This is one of your cards. Coyote, revealer of truth. Don't take things too seriously. Make time to play. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. Look out for the traps and tricks of life and learn from them. Yeah, it seems like a lot of times it's people trying to set traps and tricks for you too. Okay, let's see what other message you have from the Spirit of the Animals Oracle. Oh, this one here. Giraffe, visionary. Rise above earthly matters. Glide through life with grace. You are able to see the right path. Stand tall in your self-worth and love with a big heart. Look at these images are so beautiful. I love the giraffes. They're so gorgeous, and they're just gentle creatures. I think they eat leaves from trees and stuff. They're so beautiful. They're adorable. Okay, let's see what other cards you have coming your way. Get these put aside. Okay, let's see here. Oh, okay, you've got this. This is from the Spirit Animal Oracle. Yeah, the other one was called Spirit of the Animals. This one is called Spirit Animal Oracle. Two different decks. Yeah, different people. Let's see. Yeah, this is Colette Baron-Reid on this one. Elephant Spirit, learn from the past. Now, this ties in too, because I'm talking about you leaving behind the heaviness, the darkness. We're talking about people trying to discourage you. And maybe at times in the past, they were able to throw you off track, throw you off your path temporarily. It's like learning from all that. Learn from the past mistakes or wrong turns you may have made. Maybe there were times you didn't listen to your intuition. I know in my life, the different times in my life where I ignored my intuition, even though it would be screaming at me, because I know if I get a bad feeling under my skin, that means stop, back away, don't do that. And I know the occasions in my life where I did that instead. Oh my God, did I ever regret it? So I know now, I don't care how perfect something might look on the surface. If I've got that uneasy feeling under my skin, I'm not going there. Doesn't matter what it is. I won't. I don't care how perfect something looks or logical. I don't care. If I get an uncomfortable feeling under my skin, I know that's my intuition saying, no, that's not for you. So learn from the past. So any past mistakes where maybe you did ignore your own intuition and proceeded through something just because it made sense. Logically, everything looked good, looked like the sun was shining on that situation. Why not? But you had this uncomfortable feeling, just this uneasy feeling, and you went and did it anyway. And then found out that was a bad choice. So definitely learn to listen to your own intuition. Don't just use common sense and logic all the time. Use those, of course. Those are great traits to have, but combine it with your intuition and your feelings you get. And then that will help you sidestep the traps along the way. Because, you can have such big regrets if you don't, it seems like. So anyway, this to me is tying in with things from the past where a lot of that heaviness will be lifted from you. But it's kind of like it's saying, well, learn from that, whatever it was that you went through, learn where you may have made a mistake that could have put you in a pretty uncomfortable situation. Okay. And then you've got Buffalo Spirit. The abundant universe will provide. I mean, that's like a theme of 2023 for you here. The abundant universe will provide. Yeah, another good message. Okay, let's see what other messages you have here. Okay. All right, here's one from Magical Mermaids and Dolphins. Look at this. I love this. Is one of my favorite cards in this deck. Make a wish. This is a magical moment. Make a wish and enjoy its manifestation. Great card to get. I love this. That's one of my favorite cards in that deck. Okay, let's see what other messages you have here. Let's see. The Angel Answers Oracle deck. Let's see what you get on that one. Okay. Recovery. Again, I feel like this is tying in. Recovery from the previous hardships that you've been experiencing, that you're going to be recovering from this. Just let yourself be filled with the heavenly light, and, trust in the universe. For me, it's God and my guardian angels. Trust in the heavenly light and be filled with that. And this will help you to recover that much quicker. That's what is being told to you here, to just trust in heaven's heavenly healing light, to be filled with it and radiate out that beautiful light out into the universe. Because you'll be having a big recovery a big, enlightening, happy recovery from your hardships, from the dark times, and just keep going in that direction. Keep radiating out that light out into the universe, out into the world. We need so much of it. There's so much darkness in the world. There's so much hatefulness and negativity, hate, fear, greed, you name it. There's a lot of dark energy circulating the globe, so the more of us that are putting out that light and refusing to fall into those traps, the more we can overcome the darkness. But it takes a big job. A lot of people need to be receiving the heavenly light and radiating that back out into the world. And look, you've got Don't Stop. I feel like these two are meant to go side by side. Don't stop doing it. See all the light they're being surrounded by. I mean, just keep receiving that light. Tune into that heavenly light. You won't go wrong. Keep radiating that out into the world. Okay, it'll be healthy and healing and help you to prosper and be happy and do well. But it helps others. It helps the planet also. People, nature, animals. It'll have a healing effect. It's kind of like it'll be a what I want to say, like reverberating out there into the world, into the universe. You've got Omega, Victor. Your desire is coming to fruition. Keep up the good work. That's a great message. Victory. Your desire is coming to fruition. Keep up the good work. I like that one. Okay, let's see what else you have here. Let's see. This is another angel deck here. All right, let me see. It says, Counselor, Archangel Azrael, you are a natural counselor, and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. That's a nice message. Okay. Oh, and then you have this one. Spread your wings, Archangel Ariel. Do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect, and you are ready to soar. Great message. This totally ties in with your reading for 2023. Okay, let's see what other messages you got here. This is a good one here. Wait, what's this? I keep thinking I got two cards. Just a lot of this card stock is thick, which I like. This is Let Go. I like this. Let go. See that? It's kind of like you're... to me, I'm just getting a whole lot of this heavenly energy every which way here, coming from different directions. These cards are good to meditate with, just really spend time on. But let go, it's kind of like, put your dreams out there, your visualizations. Let go of the past heaviness and dark periods that you've experienced and maybe still extricating yourself from now. And just really get into that light energy of the universe. That's a sword. Kind of like you're seeing things clearly. What I get from this, yeah, put out that good energy, but then let go, because the universe is really going to carry you along. The heavenly energies are there for you. You have a network surrounding you of light and heavenly, like angels and beings, even your own relatives who are in the spirit world. It's like you're being comforted, you're being buffered, kind of like protected. I get a lot of protection energy from this card. That let yourself be caught up in that light, because it is transformative for you in a really good way. It'll make it easier for you to rise above the pettiness and the jealousies and the hatefulness and all that that's been thrown your way, or might continue to kind of try to get in front of you over the course of the year, because life is not all rainbows and lollipops out there as much as we would like it to be. Was that a song in the 60s? It almost seems like it was. Yeah, so you'll still here and there be having somebody trying to throw something in your path, but it's kind of like you're just going to be gliding right over that in 23, but you got to get tuned into it, where you're accepting that and let go. Yeah, you got some good messages here. Let me see if there's anything else for you here. Okay. You've got, this is Spirit. What's this one called? I've got so many. Oh, Nature's Whispers. I've got so many decks now with new decks, and I still have more coming in. You've got the Big Picture. I love the artwork. So many of these cards are so gorgeous. There's so much beautiful, detailed artwork in these. You could just look at them and keep seeing more and more little stories in them. Look at her hair, how it's all sparkly there. Let me look this one up for you. The Big Picture, number 6. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's page 23. Oh, here it is, the Big Picture. There is so much more going on than you realize. When we get up in our heads and overthink things, we start to miss much of what is going on in the world around us. You might be trying to micromanage a situation and are too focused on small details. Try looking at this from different angles. If you've been struggling with a problem or tough situation, this card can signal that you will find the answers if you stand back and view everything from a larger perspective or someone else's viewpoint. Yeah, and that's a good idea to step back and look at the big picture. So that's a good message there. Okay, and I'm going to get you one final message, and let's see what that is. This is the Fairy Tarot deck. Ace of Winter. Don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately. Amazing new ideas that should be implemented. Okay, so you got some really good messages here for 2023, Taurus, or if you have Taurus influence in your chart. And not only that, if anyone's listening that's not a Taurus, I mean, if any of these messages resonate for you, maybe you were supposed to hear those messages as well. So it doesn't have to be just confined to Taurus. These are good messages from many people. So if anything like strikes a chord with you, take it. That's your message too. Anyway, okay, so that's the end of your overview for 2023, Taurus. And if anyone wants to ask a question, I'll see if I can tune in for you and get you some feedback. So if you do have any questions, go ahead and type your questions. Oh, Margaret says, does my husband G. Carter cheat on me? Oh my God. I hate to say yes or no. What I'm getting, that your husband does work a lot, to tell the truth. Now, I don't know if they're working with another female, working close. Let me get my other deck out. But you know what? I think that's more one maybe to get a private reading for, because, just off the cuff like that, I wouldn't want to. I'm getting work, a lot of work-related stuff with your husband is what I'm getting. So does he, Margaret, does he tell you he's got to work late or work extra time or anything like that that's making you suspicious? Because I am feeling like he does have a lot of things that are work-related. I do get that. But does her husband cheat on her? It looks like he's got people around him. So it's like the opportunities are there. I'll put it that way. That's what I'm getting in my cards. The opportunities are there, but I wouldn't say definitely yes. I would say opportunities are present. There might be friendships and stuff like that. I don't want to go so far as, if I was doing a private reading and really tuned in closely, then maybe I could give you a little better feedback. but I do get work or something where he stays busy with work, but he's also got people around him, so the opportunities are there. I just don't want to say for sure yes or no or whatever, you know. So, yeah, I mean, if you wanted to book a private reading, I could try to go into more detail or kind of really hone in on that a little closer. But just right now, I don't think I'd want to. I'd have to really spend more time and lay out cards for you for a reading and really make sure I am looking at him and focus in on him, and then I could give you a better idea, I think. But you know, so if you want to book a private reading and talk about any of that, you can let me know. Just email me. But otherwise, it looks like opportunities are there. I would not go so far tonight as to say yes or no or whatever. And I do get work-related activities for him or something, business work, serious stuff too. So, and that could tie in with a lot of the people that's around him as well. That's a possibility. Does anybody else have a question? Let's see, Erica. Okay, what is Spirit saying for me in the month of January? Okay, let's see. Let me shuffle some cards for you. Erica, this popped out. I don't want to say it's for January. I don't know if I don't remember. Did you tell me you're in a relationship or not in a relationship? And I'm not even feeling like that's January specific, but it does look like there's some kind of romance in your future. I'm shuffling the cards. That just kind of popped out, like I should throw that out there. So he does. Oh, he does have females around him, Margaret. Yeah, that's why I believe that. Yeah, like I said, if you want to book a private reading, I can really lay out the cards just for you specifically and try to hone in on all that better. But like I said, I feel the opportunities are there. I would not go so far as to say yes, definitely yes or no or anything else. I would need to really get into his reading him a lot closer, you know, like tune into him more closely, you know, like in a reading where I lay the cards out and I have a chance to really hone in better. But yeah, I believe that because I just feel like the opportunities are there. That's what I get. But yeah, so okay, let's see. Oh, so this is Erica that I'm shuffling cards for. What does Spirit say for me in the month of January? Let's see. But that Ace of Cups jumped out for you, Erica. I don't remember if you said you're in a relationship or you're not. If you're not, there could be someone, I don't know if this person comes along in January, but I'm under the impression there could be a pretty solid love relationship for you in 23. Okay, I'm still shuffling though. Not in a relationship. Okay. There could very well be someone you're going to cross paths with in 23, maybe in the springtime, maybe by summertime, could be by summer. I'm not sure. But this just kind of popped out. So this does look like someone from a previous lifetime. And the two of you are supposed to cross paths with one another. This person, I feel this person could notice you before you notice them, to tell the truth. You might just be going about your life and whatever you do day to day. And this person's around somewhere, circulating around in your area somehow. So the two of you could start getting to know each other, but that's someone it looks like from a previous lifetime. And it does look like this person would be really focused on you and wanting to get you to know you better and all that. So it could lead to a pretty solid relationship for you, possibly. I know this person would be interested in that, and you might be open to it also. Okay, let's see. Okay, let me lay some cards out for you. Okay, for January, you got this Knight of Swords. You got a Devil card here, the Star. Be careful of people that might not be very honest with you. You know, have your guard up for people that might not be very honest. You've got Four of Wands. See, this is tying in with that Ace of Cups. Yeah, Four of Wands is like a celebration with a loved one. I mean, it could be you attending something, a reception or a wedding, but this could be you in a solid relationship with someone. And I don't want to say for sure it's in January, but maybe springtime, summer. You might be, yeah, happiness just came to my mind. Happiness. There's happiness for you. Yeah, so you could very well enter into a nice love relationship with someone. I don't want to say definitely in January. Like I said, I'm getting more spring, summertime or something. But this person could really, really be focused on you and let you know they only want to be with you. They'll show it in their actions rather than just cheap talk. You know, talk is cheap. So, and the actions are what really matter, not what somebody's saying. So, but I mean, you might be feeling kind of cautious, you know, from being burned in the past. So this person's just going to be showing you in their actions that they don't need to go any further. They just want to be with you. So that looks really good. This devil energy here, this looks like someone who can be very deceptive. So be on guard with that, with your dealings with other people, Erica, because Jan 22nd. Oh, okay. Yeah, my son's birthday is Jan 26th. Be careful with people you're dealing with. This person might have a lot of charm and come on, you know, they're a little too confident and too charming. You know, this is what I'm getting from this person. And whether it's in business, I get a lot of romantic stuff from this person, kind of looking at you and wanting to get to know you better or something. Be careful whether it's business or some kind of romantic or whatever it is. If somebody's looking a little too good to be true, chances are they are. It shows you having Two of Wands, so you've got a choice to make. Erica, you were talking about the work situation, right? So you might find in the month of January that you're kind of at a crossroads and figuring out whether you want to go to one job or stay with the other one, that sort of thing. And you have this Knight of Swords. This is about something happening quickly. And I mean, it could be a little bit stressful when it's going on, but then afterwards you could find you're in a better situation. So something could change all of a sudden, and then afterwards it's like you feel better. It's like, this is good. This is a change for the better. You've got the Star card. So the Star is going to be offering you healing in your life. Oh, okay. You have every reason to be cautious. Really, definitely. So that's good. Yeah, you need to be cautious with people in general until you get to know them really well. The Star card offering healing, guidance, healing for your life. You might find yourself just starting to feel better, you know, just starting to feel better about your life and just being grateful for all the good that you have. The Star wants to offer healing of mind, body, and spirit for you. So you do have a lot of healing energy around you after whatever difficulties you have been experiencing. And you've got this Two of Pentacles, so you're going to be doing a good job with juggling your responsibilities, you know, keeping your money steady. Your money stays steady, but you're really good at juggling your different responsibilities. You're kind of expert at that, is what I'm getting here. Yeah. Oh, you're welcome. Okay, well, I'm happy to help. Oh, and look, you've got Seven of Pentacles. So this is showing that you're just going to patiently maybe be getting to save some money. And this is kind of like planting your seeds and watching them grow, but everything's not ready to come to fruition yet. But maybe you're feeling a little more secure about your money. That's what I'm getting. Okay. Okay, and then let's see. Julian Smith. My ex contacted me a few weeks ago, but I did not want to answer him. What does he want? Does he have someone in his life? He doesn't feel to me like he's got anybody special. He's remembering you as more of a one that got away or something. Yeah, he looks like he wants to gravitate to you. That's what I'm getting, Julene. I don't feel like he's got anybody special. Now, he might have somebody around him that he's, you know, has some little friendly stuff going on with. But I don't feel like that person's special to him. So I feel like he's it feels to me like he's wondering what's going on with you. He wants to, I mean, he might have some particular reason to talk, you know, touch bases and talk about something, or he might try to act like he does. I'm feeling like he's wondering about you. He's thinking about maybe when things were better between the two of you, or things about your personality that he liked, you know, stuff like that. Kind of comparing you to some of the other people he's been around, and you look quite a bit better. So that's what I'm getting here. But I mean, I'm like you. You said you didn't want to answer them. I'm the same way. I feel like if people are in my life or in my past, there's a reason for it. I don't recycle people. You know, it's like if something fizzle out or I cut it off or whatever, it's like goodbye. That's it. I'm looking straight ahead. I'm not looking back. So I mean, if somebody's in your past, there's probably a good reason for it. So just remind yourself of all the reasons, whatever they were, especially the bad ones. So, I mean, the bad things, you know what I'm talking about? That's the best way of stay clear of somebody that you know you've been burned by or whatever, is keep reminding yourself of just what they did to you, and that makes it easier to avoid them. But I do feel like this ex is curious about you and knows you're a good quality kind of person, and that you have a nice personality, that you're attractive, you have a nice personality, almost like they might be able to get their foot back in the door. That's what I'm getting, Julene. But I don't feel like they've improved myself. So whatever issues you had with your ex from the past, I'm not feeling they've grown out a lot or progressed a lot on any kind of level. I feel like they're kind of pretty much the same, in the same boat now. So yeah, so you're probably doing well not to answer them, especially if you didn't want to. You know, you should listen to your feelings. Listen to your feelings, and just remind you, why is this person in your past? You know, but I feel like there's no one special. That's what it feels like. Whoever's around him, it's like low value to him. It's not anybody. He's not in love. He's not in love with anybody. And it's not, I don't even feel like he's around somebody all the time. It just feels like it is somebody's around there in the shadows here and there with him, but I just don't feel like it's a big romance of any kind. Anyway, does anybody else have any questions for me? I'll be closing it out soon. If you have any more questions, type them up. And hopefully tomorrow I'll get to Libra. Libra's next on my list. If anybody's Libra or you have that in your chart. Oh, you agree, Julene? Good, good. So we're both on the same page. Yeah. Yeah, let the past stay in the past. That's my philosophy, you know. No use repeating the same mistakes. It's like, look straight ahead, keep going, don't look back. So anyway, if anybody else has any kind of question, go ahead and type it up, because I'll start closing it out. Otherwise, I'm going to pick up some cards while I'm waiting to see if somebody else types up a question for me. And hopefully, I'll be back tomorrow. I keep wanting to do these earlier, like in the afternoon or early evening, and my day keeps getting away from me, and so it ends up being late. But I'm trying to get on an earlier schedule. I don't want to be on a late schedule. I want to be an early bird. I've never gotten to really be an early bird, or not, well, not willingly anyway. Years ago when I worked for companies, I had to be, and I didn't want to be. Laura, let's see. Laura, how does my husband feel about me? I mean, if I'm tuning into him correctly, I feel like he's got some kind of gripes about something. I feel like he's not very happy. I don't feel like it's because you necessarily did anything wrong. Erica, thank you so much and have a blessed night. You are amazing. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Erica. Thank you. You have a wonderful night too. If I'm tuning in to him correctly, Laura, I feel like he's just not a happy person, or at least not right now. He feels like he's griping about something. So he just feels like he's not a happy camper, as they say. That's what I'm getting from him. I feel like he's more caught up in his own, within himself about whatever he's griping to himself about. I just feel like I don't know, he's got things bothering him about his life. Like maybe he's dissatisfied with something, something's on his mind and aggravating him. But I don't really get a strong feeling that you caused it. I feel like this is coming from inside of him. Some people's default mode is optimistic and other people's default mode is pessimistic. And I'm wondering if maybe he's kind of in a pessimistic place right now. So if I'm tuning into him correctly, that's what I'm getting, Laura. So I feel like it would be hard for him to be in love with anybody right now, because he doesn't love himself right now. He doesn't love his life. That's what I'm getting from him if I'm tuning into him correctly, Laura. So I feel like your best bet right now is take care of yourself, make yourself happy, try to communicate with him. If he's not communicating very much, try to maybe try to spread some of your optimism, because I feel like you're a more optimistic person than he. Is it about me? It feels like it's about something inside of him. Like he's dissatisfied with his life. Like it feels like it's like almost like he feels like he got the short end of the stick in life, and griping to himself. It's some kind of inside stuff going on inside of him. And I mean, let me give you what I'm getting here. It's almost like, you two are married, whatever, you're together. It's almost like inside of him, like almost like he feels in some way like you should be able to fix what's wrong with him on the inside. Almost like you should be able to, why can't you reach inside of him and make him happy? Turn a knob or something and make him happy. Press a button and make him happy. But people have to make themselves happy. You can't expect another person to make you happy. You have to be happy from within yourself. So if you're not a happy person, somebody else is not really going to make you happy. I mean, maybe in the beginning of a relationship, because everybody's happy and excited when something first starts. And then when reality strikes, then, if you're naturally not a happy person, you're going to go back to not being a happy person. And that's what I feel like. It's almost like he's resentful because he feels like you're more peaceful than he is. That's what I'm getting. Yes, he is pessimistic. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. He feels like it's like that's his default mode. I feel like your default is more closer to the optimistic side. And so it's almost like he's resentful that your optimism or your positive outlook, you have a healthy outlook. You're more balanced and healthy minded than he is that way. And it's almost like, why hasn't that rubbed off on him? That's what I get. Almost like that's your obligation if you're married or you're together. How come he didn't get any of that? But I mean, it's unrealistic. It's selfish, and it's not realistic for someone else to be expecting you to infuse them with happiness. That's nonsense. That's their own responsibility. And so, yeah, so someone like that is more likely to get resentful and get agitated, and it's almost like he kind of resents you being more peaceful or a little happier. You just naturally have a better outlook than he does, is what it is. But he'll get little resentments about different people, maybe people at work, that sort of thing. It's that kind of thing that I'm getting from him. And wait a minute, I gotta try to do something here. Okay, there. Anyway, what I'm getting is that it's not your fault. It's his fault, and he's kind of griping to himself and upset. he feels like life gave him the short end of the stick, whatever that is, whether it's the money situation, his advancement in his career or work or whatever. But you know what? I feel like even if this guy had a pile of money in the bank, he'd still be griping and not happy anyway. That's just who he is. So don't feel guilty or like you're responsible or any of that. And if he tries to make you feel like you are responsible, because he might be doing something like that, whether consciously or subconsciously, but he doesn't want you to be happy if he's not happy. So I can tell you that too. So so if he's not being very friendly or nice to you and acting kind of standoffish or kind of aloof or whatever, it's almost like, well, he's, you know, he's resentful and bitter and all that sort of thing, kind of being, it's kind of immature, really. But it's almost like he doesn't mind if you notice him being that way, because if it throws you off and makes you feel kind of uncomfortable or unhappy, that's okay, because it's a misery loves company, you know. So if one person you're close to is unhappy and miserable, they don't like it if you're happy or you're optimistic. So they might do things in different ways, you know, to try to undermine you, to make you uneasy or that sort of thing. So I feel like there could be that type of scenario going on, that kind of dynamic between the two of you. So, you know, and it's difficult. It's difficult being under the same roof with somebody like that. It's like, what the heck, you know? You know, can't I just be happy and optimistic without feeling like somebody resents me for that or jealous of me for that? So, but I mean, it's too bad, but it's just a fact, you know. So yeah, don't feel like you did anything or he's necessarily blaming you. I don't feel like he's got anything legitimate to blame you for. That's what I'm getting, Laura. So, but you try to be as happy and optimistic as you can. If you can talk to him and try to talk, you know, get him to talk and discuss what's on his mind, that's fine. You know, it'd be nice if he would open up a little bit and start feeling like, because you're giving him some attention, trying to ask him what's going on, what's bothering you, et cetera, et cetera. But it might, you know, it may not make a substantial difference, but it might help a little. I would say that. Okay. All right. I don't see any other questions. I hope that helps, Laura. Yeah, I feel for you, because that's difficult dealing with people like that, especially when you live with them. Oh, does he know any other females? You know what? If he does, I don't feel like he's making himself very attractive being that way. Okay, if that tells you anything. I feel like he might know them, but I don't know if they are wanting to know him that well. That's what I'm getting. And if he is getting very friendly with any of them, it's just, you know, a dead end street. I don't feel like, you know, I'm sure you'd want to know about that. I know I certainly would if I were in your position, but he's not a happy person. I just don't feel like, you know, I mean, you know, maybe you ought to have a discussion with them, try to find out what's going on, et cetera, because it's uncomfortable living in the same house with somebody like that. So I do feel like other females observe him somewhere. I don't know if this is just in the workplace or if he goes out for drinks with friends or something. I do feel other females do observe him, but I don't feel like they're knocking themselves out to get to him. I'll put it that way. So, but you know, yeah, you do want to know about things like that since you're married to him. But anyway, so, okay. All right. I think I'm going to close this out. I've been on here for over an hour now. So good luck with that, though, Laura. Just keep listening to your intuition. Pay attention to anything you can. You know, try to open up a discussion with him, see what's going on. But I don't think you'll get a lot out of him. He has money and yet still not happy. That's what I said. I didn't even know he had money. I didn't see him in his bank account. I'm just seeing what kind of person he is inside. Even if he had a pile of money, he's not going to be happy. Isn't that pitiful? Yeah. So, yeah. That's him. That's him. I mean, to me, life is too short. It's just too short to be miserable. You know, why not find a way to be happy? But some people don't seem to see that or understand that. And they might live their entire lives like that, you know, being bitter and miserable. But I mean, you can't reach inside of someone and make them happy. You know, if you could do that, it'd be great, but you can't do that. It's like if they're not willing to learn to look within and make themselves happy from the inside out, you can't do it for them. So, yeah, that's too bad. But yeah, just keep your eyes and ears open, listen to your intuition, pay attention to your own intuition, definitely, because that's, to me, my intuition gives me way more information, you know, because I believe it. I've had so many things confirmed to me over the years since I'm going way back over my life. So I know very well I can believe my intuition. It's not, you know, I'm not just imagining stuff if I tune into something. So pay attention to your intuition, Laura. And then, you know, you have to kind of go along and make decisions for yourself about what's right for you in your life. So, I mean, I hope that's helpful. Anyway, okay, I think I'm going to close this out, everybody. And thank you so much for joining me. He does not enjoy life, and sometimes I feel he wants to let me go. Well, you know what? It's almost like, for me, I would feel like the universe was doing me a favor. A matter of fact, I'd be looking to cut the cord if it was me, but that's me. I'm very independent, and you know, that would be me. I would just want to say, okay, I can't live this way. Life is too short. But well, you should start making your own plans too. You know, get information about all of that. What if he did want to close it out with you? I'm not getting a strong chance that he wants to get a divorce or anything, but you know, he might. I wouldn't rule it out completely. I'm just not getting that real strong. He feels like he's kind of a creature of habit and kind of gets stuck in his ways and all that. So I feel like if he wanted to do something like that, it might be very gradually, and you might get fed up before that, or he ever initiates something and just decide, okay, I've had enough of this. You know, that could very well be how it works out. But yeah, if it were me, I'd be gathering my information. I'd be listening to my intuition big time. Gather whatever information, think about my options going forward. I would really be weighing out everything. That's what I would be doing. So, because you know, you don't want to feel like you're just suspended there, hanging on, waiting on you know, your life's in the balance, waiting upon somebody's whim, especially somebody who's not even very happy to live around. So, yeah, just look within yourself. Look at your life, because you don't want to spend your life being unhappy. You know, start kind of lining up options and choices, and you know, try to talk to him too. You can try to have a conversation with him. Try to get him to open up. Maybe, you know, who knows? Maybe he'll break down and want to have a conversation. But he feels pretty uptight and closed to me. He doesn't feel like he's very open. I don't feel like conversation and open-mindedness comes naturally to him. Oh, I'm doing it, but unfortunately I wasted time with him. Well, lots of us waste time on one thing or another, or a person or another, and that's just part of living on this earth plane, you know. So don't feel bad about that, Laura. Instead, look at your whole life you still have ahead of you. And so if you feel like you already wasted some of your life, no use wasting the rest of it. You know, start looking at the big picture of your life. What's going to be good for you moving forward? How can you find your happiness and your joy? So yeah, so okay, well, hopefully that's helpful, and I'm going to go ahead and close it out, everybody. It's getting late here oh wow, it is late. It's just about 11 o'clock for me now. Anyway, but good luck, Laura. I'm wishing you the best, but you know what I'm wishing for you and picturing for you? Mental clarity, where you can see through the fog, cut through the fog and see things the way they are. That's what I'm picturing for you. Yeah. See this? I see a sword here. Let go. Yeah, you need that bright, shiny, sword of mental clarity with you. That's what I wish for you, Laura. Okay. Just start focusing. Just start focusing on the big picture and then fill in the details along the way. But think of this, it's your life. You need to make decisions for what's best for your life to have, you know, whatever happiness and joyfulness, because you deserve all the good you can get. So, and there are many people that we will encounter in our lives that are miserable or want to hold us back and don't want us to move forward because they're miserable. I mean, that seems to be commonplace. So you're one of the fortunate ones if you can be optimistic and just look at the big picture of your life and move forward in whatever way you feel is best for you. Anyway, but good luck, Laura. But I'm wishing clarity. He did not want to have children with me. Well, there you go. So you don't have children to worry about that's in the picture then. So yeah, you know, you just think about your life. Think about what's best for you. And like I said, you can try to talk to him, or I can't imagine him going to any kind of counseling with you. I think he would just sit there and clam up. That's my image of him, and I may be a little off on that, but that's what I'm picturing. He'd be aggravated and sit there and just pretty much clam up, participate as much as he has to, and then want to leave. So, but you could try to open up a conversation with him, though. But I wish you the best of luck. I wish you lots of clarity. This is for you right here. Let go, claim that clarity, that sharp mental clarity, and let go. Put it in God's hands. Put it in, ask for heaven's help. I always do that, and it works. Anyway, it's late. It's 11:02 p.m. here. It's getting late for me, so I need to go ahead and close this one out. And like I said, if anybody's got Libra in their chart, if you're Libra or you got Libra rising moon, you're on the cusp. I'm planning Libra next. That's the next one on my list. So hopefully I'll be here tomorrow. I'm hoping earlier. I keep wanting to get to these in the afternoon or early evening. Oh, you're welcome, Laura. You're welcome. Good luck. Good luck with that. But remember, think about your own happiness. Life is too short to be miserable. All right. I'm going to say thanks, everyone. Wait, did I type a T yet? I was trying to type here. Oh, wait, I got to put them. Okay, they aren't now. Okay. Okay, so good night, good day, whatever time it is for you. It's getting late at night for me, though. And check back tomorrow. I'll make an announcement, even though it might just be a few minutes ahead of time. But sometime tomorrow, I plan to do Libra. And then after Libra is Scorpio, and then Leo. And then I'll have the other 4 to do after that. Okay, well, have a good evening, everybody.